First of all, hello. Thank you for the invitation to have this interview. Um, my name is Romulus Mircea. As a profession, I'm an economist by training. I finished the Bucharest Economic Faculty, and I had also a training in London School of Economics. I started my career in 2005 at the National Bank of Romania, and then subsequently I joined in 2008 Raiffeisen Bank Romania, where I continued my career until the present day, starting from senior economist, going then in asset management in the early 2010. And then since 2019, I'm heading the Treasury Directorate of the bank.
Brilliant. And so, how did you hear about the program, about the BTRM program, and what made you decide to enroll onto the program?
So, how I heard about the program, basically, I have, let's say, a continuous desire to learn. This has been a characteristic of myself throughout the years. So as I joined the Treasury, I looked at programs to further enhance my knowledge and expertise. And through this research that I've done, I found BTRM, and then I did further research and the design of the program, the fact that it blends theory with practice and with regulations, which is I would say a key characteristic of this complex area of treasury, made me decide to go for it. And I also saw like what type of profiles have been doing this program, this BTRM, and I thought it fits perfectly for me. Because I think when we are discussing about who actually is suited to go through this program, I think that both executives can benefit a lot from this program because it can broaden the perspective and also enhance strategy formulation and execution in the treasury area, but also practitioners that are beginning of their careers. The program, I think, can boost and accelerate their learning curve
It's
in this
true.
regard.
It's good to hear you mention about executives. This being useful for for high level executives working in Treasury as well, because it's exactly what happens is they come through the program in order to get a broader perspective, and to learn some things that they didn't know beforehand. And then once they go through the program, they see how useful it is, and then they put members of their teams through the program. Uh,
Exactly.
so that's good to hear. And what would you say in which case? So when you anticipated joining the program, you had certain expectations. By the end of the program, what were the differences between your expectations of the program and what you actually experienced on the program?
I would say that the expectations were fully met or even exceeded. So in terms of the program structure, the way it was delivered, the case studies that we discussed, the fact that there is a possibility to continue discussion on various topics and issues through BTRM's forum, I think is very valuable. So in the end, you have a unique experience, I would say, through this program. You also have a network alumni with whom you can interact. And what I also liked a lot is that because treasury is a very wide domain. There are a lot of different topics with many, let's say, research behind. So what I liked a lot is that the program really covers in deep dive all the various topics of the treasury area, and you get the materials that you can then, after the program, make reference to when you, let's say, are dealing with those use cases. So I found also the materials very useful in this regard.
That's true. And incidentally, I don't know if you know this or not, but you have access to all future BTRM programs. So whenever there are syllabus changes, which occur every 6 months, you have access to all of those changes as well.
That's great, yeah, indeed.
And so how have you been able to apply the knowledge since having completed the program?
Definitely. I mean, we as an Austrian bank in the Romanian market, we have quite an expertise developed in treasury risk management, but definitely I would say certain areas of LM modeling were quite useful to see in terms of other peers, how they are looking at the modeling techniques, the assumptions. In this area, I think there were a lot of useful insights to be taken from the experience and to be applied in practice.
Superb. And then my final question is, do you have any advice for future delegates considering enrolling onto the BTRM program?
Definitely, I think it's a program that it's worth considering and pursuing. As I mentioned in the beginning, it can definitely broaden the perspectives and enhance capacity to make a strategic decision in the treasury area if you are an executive, but it's also a program that is well suited for, let's say, practitioners that are beginning of their careers. So it's a program that definitely pays off, brings value to you as an individual, as a professional, and also to the bank, to the financial institutions for which you are working.
Superb. Well, I think we'll end it there because those were really eloquent responses to my questions. Thanks for being so clear, and I'll see you soon.
Thank you. Bye bye.